And we're on page 370 in the book, so follow along. And it says simplify each expression and justify each step. So you have to write down the law or the property of each. So 7 plus g, and that's in parentheses, and we're looking at example 4, plus 5, and that they're going to regroup that. So they are, what are they flipping here? The parentheses stay the same, g plus 7 plus 5. And so what's happening here is there are 3 terms here, 7 plus g plus 5 and g plus 7 plus 5. So what is flipping here? It is the numbers or the terms that are flipping. The parentheses are staying the same. So this is commutative property of addition because we're adding. So then we can solve that. They're saying, what's the next step? G plus 7 plus 5. So they are looking at these two here. And what has happened here? They have left the terms the same. What's flipping are the parentheses. So it's associative property of addition. And then they just simply put the numbers together because numbers go to numbers. So g plus 12. So they answered it or they simplified it. Okay, and let's go on to example 5 on page 370. They're asking you to simplify it, but to justify it. So you have to prove the properties or show. So it's m times 11. So now we're looking at multiplication. Times m equals 11 times m, that's times m times m again. And so they're saying, okay, what's the difference between these two? Well, let's look at it. M times 11 times m and 11 times m. The parentheses are in the same spot. What is changing are the terms inside. And so if the terms are flipping, the numbers are flipping, it's commutative property. And because we're using multiplication, it's commutative property of multiplication. And so then they change these two, and the difference between this is 11 times m, and they flip this, because we are just looking at this section here. They flip that, and what they did change, they left the terms the same, they flipped the parentheses, so it's associative, and make sure you abbreviate with ASSOC, property of multiplication, and then finally they solve this. M times m is m squared, and 11m squared. Box that in. Okay, and so you're just looking for changes. Are the numbers flipping, or the terms flipping, or the parentheses flipping? If it's terms or numbers, it's commutative. If it is parentheses, it is associative. Make sure you pay attention. Bye-bye.